Hello everybody, welcome back to Jared Opens a Box here on Jared Takes the L, and I have a really cool episode for you guys here today. Honestly, I didn't, this wasn't even in the original plans, but I just thought these were really cool pops, and we are going to be taking a look at them. I also said earlier this year in January when we did the Mortal Kombat 1 pops, that was probably going to be the last Mortal Kombat video we did on the channel. Well, I guess I fibbed a little bit because we have some more here. These ones are from the previous Mortal Kombat game, Mortal Kombat 11. No, the numbering system doesn't make any sense. I guess we just gotta live with it. But these are from Mortal Kombat 11. We have 3 pops here. I believe there was a Funko exclusive. I didn't end up getting that one. Just the main 3 common pops in that wave. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with our first one here. This one is Scorpion. Of course, we've done Scorpion before on the channel. He was in the Mortal Kombat 1 episode. I think this is a really cool design for him. But let's go ahead and take a look at the box here. So this is Pop Games number 1072. Mortal Kombat 11 logo. I love the color scheme on this box. I think it looks really cool. I like the gold and everything. Oh, there's the rest of the characters on the back there. And there's the other side. Now, these ones were labeled as Mortal Kombat Fatality Pops. I don't really, other than Sub-Zero, spoilers, I mean, you kind of figured he was coming. But other than Sub-Zero, I don't really see that with these other ones. But nonetheless, I still think, jeez, it became falling apart there. All right, there we go. Oh, that one's cool. Alright, so here is the new Scorpion pop. This one looks really cool. So I like the design on this one. Of course, he does still have that face plate here, which the Mortal Kombat 1 pop had a similar one as well. The main difference with this one is that he, of course, has this hood on, whereas the other one, you could see the hair and everything. I like this design, I really do. Of course, the rest of the outfit, he does have that traditional yellow and black attire that he normally wears. He has some swords right here, and it looks like he is using that chain that he's always using. You know, the get over here, the one that he's always using in the games. Maybe that's why it's called a fatality one, because of that. I'm not 100% sure, but I do think this came out looking really cool. And again, like I said, I've never really played much Mortal Kombat. I've seen it, you know, I've just never really played it. I especially won't play it on the channel since I tend not to go anywhere above the T for teen rating on games. But I do believe that this one is really cool. I know pretty much all the characters, so I mean, there's that at least. Alright, so our next one here, this is definitely my personal favorite. I really like this one. We have Sub-Zero. And again, Sub-Zero is no stranger to Jared Takes the L, or Jared Opens a Box, I should say. He did, of course, appear in the Mortal Kombat video, or Mortal Kombat 1 video as well. But yeah, this is definitely different. Definitely different from that one. This is Pop Games number 1073. So there is the front of the box. The rest of the box is going to be about the same, but I do think they did a good job with the box on this one. Let's go ahead and open this one up. So this one is really cool because, as you can see, he is completely covered in ice, and I think that's a really cool detail. It is a bit translucent, especially noticeable in the mask. It definitely is translucent. I love the icy blue eyes and the eyebrows. And of course, the rest of the body also, you know, having that icy texture to it. It's not translucent per se, but it definitely just looks cold. That's the best way to describe it. And then, of course, he's also standing on some ice right here as well, which I do think is a really cool detail, and it's a good way to keep him standing. Because Scorpion, of course, had the base since he's, you know, up in the air. He's jumping in the air. So this is a good way to kind of make sure Sub-Zero stands upright. And yeah, this one is honestly really cool. I do know that a lot of Sub-Zero's, you know, finishing moves, the fatalities, over the years have involved something like this. So it's definitely part of that. I know I could have definitely looked up the fatalities in Mortal Kombat 11 to at least somewhat understand, you know, the pops. But I'll be honest, I just thought they looked really cool. So, you know, but there is Sub-Zero. Really cool pop. And our last one, this is actually a new one here to the channel. We did not, in the Mortal Kombat 1 video we had, of course, Liu Kang was the other one. This time around we have another one of the more popular Mortal Kombat characters joining the lineup here. We have Kitana. I think this is a really cool one. I don't know what else I was going to say there. I just completely brain farted again. But this is Pop Games number 1074. There is the side of the box, the back of the box, and the other side. Yeah, I thought this was cool, you know. It was definitely surprising that, and of course, I mean, they've made Kitana before, just as they had made Scorpion and Sub-Zero before Mortal Kombat 1's pops. But I was just surprised that she wasn't in that wave. But, you know, I guess it makes sense that maybe they were just saving her for this one. But we do have a base for this one. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, this looks really, really cool. I got to be honest, the I guess that is. I somehow did not realize that that was blood on her weapons there, but that is certainly what that is. So this one is certainly a fatality pop, that is for sure. I like the details here. Again, she also has a little mask thing on, just as Scorpion and Sub-Zero did. She has her hair up in a bun there, yeah, I guess that's pretty much all there is to say there. And then the outfit itself, really cool. Again, not quite as revealing as some of Kitana's previous outfits. You know, it's kind of been a running thing in the Mortal Kombat series. This one's certainly less revealing in that regard, but I do think it's really cool. I like the blue. I'm a big fan of the color blue, so Kitana gets bonus points for that, I guess. But yeah, this one, honestly, really, really well done. All three of them, really, really well done. I think these are probably, they're honestly probably better than Mortal Kombat 1 designs. I personally think that's the case. I don't know. There's just something about these. I feel the Mortal Kombat 1 pops were a little more basic, you know, whereas the Scorpion and Sub-Zero in this wave had a lot more detail and a lot more focus on them. And Kitana, I can't really compare her with anything from that. You know, it'd be unfair to compare her and Liu Kang. They're not even the same character. But I do think that all three of these came out looking really good. But yeah, I guess that's going to do it for this episode. Honestly, like I said, I really like all of these. I'll just give them 10 out of 10s. I think they're really well done. Lots of great details there. I don't really have any complaints. You know, I think they're incredibly accurate. And I think Funko did a great job on yet another Mortal Kombat wave. Like I said, still doesn't mean Mortal Kombat is going to actually appear on Jared Takes the L anytime soon. I definitely just don't think that that kind of game really is something that would fit the, you know, the channel in any way. But it doesn't mean, you know, I won't collect the pops, because I do think they're really cool. And other than Kitana, with the blood on the weapons, I think, you know, it's not as bad, I guess, just looking at the pops. And also, I was going to say that this was kind of tying into the Mortal Kombat movie that was coming out. It was supposed to be next month. It got delayed all the way to May of next year. So that would have been a cool crossover thing. But nope, that got pushed out for some reason. But that's okay. I mean, I'm sure it'll be good. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me go through them one more time here so you guys can let me know which is your favorite down below. We have Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Kitana. So yeah, let me know down below which of these are your favorites. When we come back next week, we're going to be taking a look at some new ad icons. Well, it's ad icons and retro toys, but I'm just kind of grouping them into the ad icons thing for that purpose. But it's gonna be really cool. We have some really cool ones there. I'm really excited about that. A little bit of a teaser up there. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.